Man, my stomach just feels like it's being wrung out like a sponge. Just the thought of food, holy crap. So this is gonna be home for the next couple of days. The good news is I have a full kitchen this time. I brought another bag of canned fish that was sent from some of you. I just finished my coffee. I'm getting ready to head out for a walk, and then we're gonna make some breakfast and try our first can. All right, we're back. I'm ready for breakfast. And I think I want to try a few different cans. We're going to do like, we'll call it breakfast appetizers. But the first one we're doing, we've got rillettes. We've got salmon with lemon and dill. This is from Mouettes D Avor, and this is from France. Let's take a close-up look. Put the ingredients and nutrition up here so you can take a look. But I really like that this is in a glass jar. I mean, you don't feel as committed to eating the whole thing immediately. But I obviously love salmon, I love lemon, I love dill. Let's take a smell. Oh, that smells so good. It's reminding me of like seafood dips that someone might put out for the holidays with crackers. Oh, that smells so good. Okay, here's a close-up of inside the jar. Let me break it up with my spoon here. So it kind of looked like it would be dry on the top, but it's not. It's super soft. It seems like it's really creamy. Sorry, I'm kind of on my own here filming. Let me give you a look at that. So it's like Dairy Queen thick, but it's really soft and smooth. But I made a piece of toast. I got it a little overcooked, but it's not burnt. You know when you're trying to use someone else's toaster, it takes some getting used to. But I'm gonna spread this on. Let me get a bite of this. Man, I can't believe how good this smells. That is so good. It is similar to the pate texture, but it seems a little more coarse than the pate I tried in my other road trip video. I like this one a lot better. The lemon is there. The dill is definitely really strong. If you didn't like dill, you wouldn't like this one. I do think that it can use a little bit more lemon, so I'm glad I cut that lemon slice. So let's squeeze our fresh lemon on this. Try not to get crumbs everywhere in the room. Here we go. Oh my God. That's really good for breakfast. I honestly don't think you could put too much lemon on this. It just brings out the flavor. Oh my God, with the lemon. This one's a banger. But I think this is my first time ever having rillettes, and I give it 2 thumbs up. I'm gonna finish this up, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, sardines. The next one up, we have Coqueiro. Coqueiro? Guys, I'm horrible with accents. It looks like the ingredients on this one are sardines and vegetable oil, product of Brazil. All right, let's get this open. Okay, here's a look. Looks like we just have 2 sardines in there. But let's pull them out. I don't know, the veggie oil. Looking a little weird, but let's pull these sardines out and take a closer look. We're on the road, so tactical chopsticks. Oh, they feel pretty delicate, which that's a good sign. Man, that's a big one. Look at that. That's a big old pilchard. There's definitely some watery looking oil in that. I'm going to try not to take such a massive bite like I normally do. Try to be a little more ladylike. Okay, here we go. I'm glad I took a smaller bite. This is pretty dry. Really salty. Not really getting any bone crunch or anything. There's definitely no scales on this. Some of the skin's kind of rubbed off. Real salty, actually. For me, I would just say this one's just okay. The sardines a little bit on the dry side. It is a little bit too salty even for me. And if you've been around the channel, I like salt. So if I say it's salty, it's pretty friggin' salty. The fishiness of the sardine, I'd say it's more on the milder side. So I do like that about it. It's just decent. Nothing really to write home about, but nothing so terrible about it that I couldn't eat it. Kind of one of those sardines. Okay, on to the next. Geisha whole baby scallops. I don't know about this one. This is a product of China. I've done some research on the canned fish that comes from China, and it doesn't give me the warm and fuzzies. The ingredients are whole baby scallops, water and salt, farm raised. This whole can's only 60 calories, only 8 grams of protein, which is kind of low for canned fish. Ooh. Okay, here's a close-up of this. Oh man. This looks intimidating. All right, here's a look at them. Again, it is in water, which I'm kind of glad it's not in oil. I love scallops. I love fresh scallops. I love big scallops, like seared in a pan on a salad, just like as an appetizer wrapped in bacon. Love them. Never had them canned though. I'm a little nervous for this. Okay, I think I'm being dramatic. It just smells like a dirty fish tank. When you were a kid and had a fish tank and didn't take care of it properly, that's what this smells like. Here we go. Man. Oh. It's not the texture I'm having a problem with, because if you've had clams or mussels, you're not going to have an issue with the texture on this. It just straight up tastes like dirty fish tank water. 100%. Oh, I'm not even going to bother with the lemon on it. And it's leaving a rancid aftertaste in my mouth. Oh, man, I feel bad when I don't like canned fish that was sent to me to try. But I'm always honest about my thoughts on them. And this one's bad. Like that was real bad. For me anyway. We're going to have to take a time out after that one. Get the mouth resituated, then we'll come back with another can. Okay, I'm back. We've got another can of sardines. I couldn't find it online to try to translate it. So if you know anything, let me know. But I do know it's sardines. They look like they're little bristlings. Ooh, these look good. I love small little bristlings like this. Skin on that looks awesome. They're all packed in there. All nice and lovely. All right, let's pull some out. There you can see they're nice and firm. The tails are cut off on these. I found that little guy in there. I'm thinking it's like a bay leaf. And I don't know exactly what the oil is in there. There's a look at it there. I love firm little sardines, so here we go. Very unique. I've never had a sardine like this. It doesn't taste like it's smoked. Like I'm not tasting smoke, but the texture of it seems like it's been smoked. That's really good. And I've honestly never had a small sardine with that kind of texture. It's almost teetering into dry, but it's not. It's really firm and dense. It's almost like if you took a big pilcher, like a firm dry one, and just shrunk it down. That's what it tastes like. But there's something different about it that I can't put my finger on. I almost want to say it's like a very juicy sardine jerky, which that sounds really weird. That doesn't sound good. These are really good. It's just the way that the meat is so kind of dense and firm. It's not dry like a dry jerky would, but you know, like the real soft jerky. It's like that. That's good. I like these a lot. Now I'm excited for this. This is from Barnacle Foods, and it's a serrano kelp hot sauce. This company is from Juneau, Alaska. I used to live there. On our beaches at home, there's bull kelp like everywhere. So I think it's so cool that they've taken that. I mean, it's just kind of, it makes the beaches look kind of messy, but it's cool because they grow massively long. I'm really excited to try this. Give it a little shake. Oh, the serranos. It's got like a sweet, kind of a sweetness about it. Oh, that smells so good. That makes me want a burrito. All right, let's put some on this guy. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, that's a lot hotter than I was expecting. Wow, that's not for the faint of heart. Let me get a spoon. Man, that has got a kick. I really like the vinegar note in this. You know, I don't know what Bullkelp tastes like. There's nothing standing out in this to me that would make you think there was anything kind of unusual in it. The lime and the serrano and the vinegar are definitely the strongest notes. This sucker's got some heat. But I mean, I haven't taken a drink and the heat's kind of going away already, so it's not one of those unbearable hot sauces. It's definitely one that you could use and enjoy it. And man, I just picture like a big fat burrito. Oh, it's making me want that. But this was awesome. I'm back for lunch and I'm excited for these two cans. The first one we're gonna do is Cantara. This is from Portugal. It is barbecue codfish. And then we've also got the Jose Gourmet, another one from Portugal. This one's in the tomato sauce. But I'm going to put these both in a recipe. The barbecue codfish, I'm going to put in the Santa Fe salad. And then the sardine and tomato sauce, I'm going to put it in some naan bread. And then I did bring some hot sauce to add to it. So I think this is going to be really good. Let's start with the Cantara and get this one open. The ingredients on this is barbecue codfish and extra virgin olive oil, garlic, and salt. And this can came from Zingerman's. I recently did a video on their vintage sardines. Let's get this open. I'm pretty excited. Here's a look at this one up close. Looks like a bunch of little pieces. There, I'm definitely smelling the garlic off this. Let's go in for a bite. It's almost reminding me of like the calamari from Trader Joe or like canned squid. It's got that almost chewy, rubbery texture to it. It's good though. I think it will be good on a salad because the meat is more dense and firm. It'll hold up in something like that. I'm happy that the garlic and the onion in it is not super strong. Now it says it's barbecued. I don't know what that means. Like, is it grilled? Here's a bigger piece. It's actually pretty mild on the seasoning overall, but it is giving it like something a little bit extra to make it more flavorful. Oh, it has the skin on it. It was good with the skin. The skin on that bite added a little bit of fattiness and softness to it. It's not dry, but it's just definitely a different texture of fish, being a little more firm and chewy and a tinge leaning into rubbery. I like that it's really mild. It's not super fishy. I feel like you could kind of throw this into just about anything and make it work. Because I'm living that hotel life, I just picked up this little salad here. I'm sure you've seen these before, but you got the corn, cheese, chicken, and Southwest dressing. I'm not going to eat the chicken. I wish I knew more about how the codfish was prepared to call it barbecue. I mean, I am seeing like black specks on it. I don't know if that's from it being barbecued before they canned it. I don't know. Let me get a big piece of codfish, a little bit of everything. Yeah, the texture of the cod in the salad is perfect. That's really good. Okay, I'm gonna go finish this and then we're gonna come back and do the Jose Gourmet and tomato sauce. I've done several reviews on sardines and tomato sauce and they've all just kind of been meh. I feel like it's always a little bit on the bland side. So I'm curious to see if this one has a little extra pizzazz to it. The ingredients on this are sardines, tomato pulp, extra virgin olive oil, onion and garlic, white wine, sugar, white pepper, paprika, and salt. And I can tell you right now, it seems like this has more seasonings in it than the previous ones I've had. That's making me feel hopeful. So the bland tomato sardines that I've always had, once you add some hot sauce or just like plain Tabasco, they're so good, so much better. It just needs like a little heat to it. So I've got this Melinda's on deck. I have not tried this one before. I just opened it up and I just warmed up the naan bread, so that's ready to rock. Let me get this open and I'll give you a close-up. Okay, that looks promising. Man, those are some big old sardines. They got 4 of them packed in there. The tomato sauce, it just looks more authentic, like chunky tomato sauce versus just like tomato paste or like a boring plain tomato sauce. You can see like the cracked pepper on top. Okay, I'm feeling excited. Let me give you a look at this guy up close. That looks good. Okay, we'll try it plain first. This one by far knocks every other tomato sardine I've had out of the park. It's not overpowering with seasoning, but it doesn't have that bland, just like tomato paste flavor. It tastes like authentic tomato with spices and herbs. The King Oscar one, like all it tasted like to me was tomato paste. I could hardly taste the sardine, which is fine if you don't like sardines. It'd be one way to get them down. But I like the taste of sardines, and this is like the perfect balance between the tomato sauce without covering up the taste of the sardine. And this sardine is so tender. That's really good. It almost doesn't need hot sauce. I want to try this new one from Melinda's. It's the chipotle pepper. So we're going to make like a sardine roll up, and I've never done this before. This bread's all nice and warm and pillowy. Oh, I like how this hot sauce doesn't just come like pouring out. I wonder if it's really hot. Taco Bell needs to put this on their menu. I'd buy it. Oh my god, that is amazing. This has a pretty solid kick for only having little 3 out of 5 flames. Like when it first hits your tongue, it's flame. But then as you're eating, it kind of goes away quick. I noticed the passion fruit in it. It does have that little bit of sweetness, but it's strong on the chipotle, which I love. Yeah, this is a really good one. It's actually got carrots in it too. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen carrots in the ingredients in a hot sauce. Oh my god. Let's dip it in the oil. This combination was epic, and I know a lot of you have mentioned the naan bread in the comments before with sardines, and I've just had it in the back of my mind, so I was like, that's it, because I thought it would be good with the tomato one. But I am quite impressed with the Jose Gourmet. This is my first can from them. That is a good sardine, so I'm excited to try more of these. All right, we'll be back later for dinner. Well, I'm back, and it's not dinner. It's not the next day. It's 2 days later. Let me tell you what, that freaking bite of scallop took me out. I haven't been able to eat for 2 days, and the reason I know it's that scallop is because I'm still tasting it 2 days later. You could slap 10 grand down in front of me and I wouldn't take another bite of that scallop, and it probably ruined scallops for me, like for good. Man, my stomach just feels like it's being wrung out like a sponge. Just the thought of food, holy crap. I feel hungry and I know I should eat. I'm just too afraid to. I've got an appointment here in a couple hours, and I'm not taking any chances after my appointment. If I'm feeling normal, I'll probably eat on the way home because I've got some more cans that I want to try. I've never had a canned fish take me out like that. That friggin' scallop. Oh, it was so bad. I'm traumatized. Are you excited to be back eating sardines? Fast forward another 5 days, but I'm back. I got my buddy Winston with me, and he's excited. We have 3 more that we're gonna try today. He's gonna try them along with me, so let's get into the first one. We're starting off with some tuna. This is Ocean's brand. We got their light tuna. This is the sun-dried tomato. Ingredients are wild skipjack tuna, water, tomato paste, tomato, soybean oil, garlic, black olives, vinegar, sun-dried tomato, vegetable broth, peas, carrots, sugar, capers, salt, parsley, basil, black pepper. So this has a ton of seasonings in it. I'm pretty excited. I like anything that's got that Mediterranean vibe going on to it. We did bring some tater chips. Some of you have mentioned that you just like putting them on plain, like Lay's potato chips, so that's what we've got here. Here's a close-up of the bag. I mean, these little pouches are never the most appealing to the eye, but this has so much seasoning in it, you could hardly smell the tuna. Man, it just smells like a Mediterranean salad. Let's get a scoop out and put it on the cracker. Let's take a bite of it plain. I can see some actual chunks of black olives in this. That is a good one. Basil? Yeah, I'm definitely tasting the basil. This is coming through pretty strong. It's not sweet at all. I'm not really picking up the caper, and it's not overly salty. Let me show you it on the spoon up close. Oh, there's green olive in there too. I don't know if you can see the olives kind of hiding in there, but there's like whole olives. Well, the slices anyway. This is actually really good. This is definitely the best pouch of tuna that I've ever had so far. Let's try down the chip. This is really good. I'm definitely going to remember this one to pick up. I don't know if my store has this. Let's give the little Winston a try. Okay. And I think the key on this one is that they use the sun-dried tomato. If I can't find these in my store, I'm probably going to order some. These are really good. Okay, we're doing salmon next, and then we've got a sardine. But next up, we've got Patagonia smoked salmon fillet in quinoa, skinless and boneless. Ingredients are farmed salmon, quinoa, water, vinegar, soy sauce, sea salt, cornstarch, Merkin-spice, and stevia. Product of Chile, farm raised. So, I mean, I'm not crazy about farmed salmon, but I think everything that I've tried from Kohl's so far I've liked. Crack her open, take a look. Okay, and I like that the lid came off easy, because if it's a meal to go, the last thing you want to do is have a can that's hard to get the lid off. Okay, here's a close-up look. I mean, it's pretty much looking like quinoa with a big piece of salmon on it. Let's just pull the whole salmon out. So, I mean, it's, you know, there's nothing real spectacular visually here. Didn't really have much seasoning other than the soy sauce. Let's just go in and take a bite. Here, buddy, you try it. It's actually pretty good for a little canned meal to go. I mean, if I was out hiking and pulled this out for lunch, I wouldn't be mad at it. It's pretty good. But we've also got this Flavor Tour Mexican street corn sauce. I think today's the day we're gonna give this a try on the chip. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Why is everything Mexican street corn just a 10 out of 10 automatically? I'm like obsessed with anything Mexican street corn right now. Here you go, bud. Have another bite. Okay. I don't have any complaints on this other than, you know, just knowing that it's farm-raised salmon. Not a fan of that. But as far as the taste goes, it's really good, and it's just such a simple meal that you can take with you, like on a road trip or camping or something. Okay, and last but not least, this is the one I've been most excited for. Papa Anzois. These are smoked sardines in olive oil, and they have a bunch of different numbers. This is number 10. I've got a few of their other numbers, but this is the one I wanted to try first. I really like the packaging on these. The stiff lids. Oh my gosh. Look at these beauties. Oh my goodness. Just two big old sardines in there. Let me dump a little oil out. That looks nice. Okay, let's pull some of these out. Holy smokes. Look at that. There's just two big old sardines in there. These look amazing. I cannot wait to try these. I mean, look how good those look. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Big old sardine. Here we go. There's something different about this one that I'm trying to figure out how to explain. It almost tastes like it's teetering on the sour side. Not like sour as if it's going bad, but it's really bland. Like it needs salt so bad. It's pretty tender. It's not as tender as I was hoping that it would be. It's pretty soft and juicy, but I think it's just seriously so bland. What do you think, Winston? Do you think it's bland? You try it. Okay, tell me if you think it's bland. Yeah, it's got just a weird sour fishiness going on that's kind of unusual. Winston, what do you think? It doesn't taste like it's been smoked. I don't notice any smoke flavoring added, and I don't think smoke flavoring was in the ingredients. No, something's missing on this one, and I don't know if it's salt. That's where my brain went first, but there's still just an underlying kind of odd sour fishiness that I've never tasted before in a sardine. Okay. I actually need to wash that down with a chip. Where are your manners? Get off the table. Super strange on that one. I don't know. That's a bummer. I had like super high hopes for it, but that one kind of is throwing me off here. Putting the scallop situation to the side, there were a lot of really good cans that I tried during this video. I think if I had to pick my top favorite, it would probably be the Jose Gourmet tomato, which I didn't think that one would wow me. That's why it's so much fun trying different cans, because you just never know. Like that one, like this, I thought was gonna knock my socks off. It ends up being kind of weird. And then like that tomato one, I assumed it would be boring, and it ended up being my favorite. But that's what makes this fun and keeps us going. And let me know if you like this more just random, casual style of video. But thank you so much to everyone who sent cans. I hope it gave you some ideas on maybe what to try, maybe what to stay away from. But thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.